When Alyssa Ashcroft's name pops up, even die-hard Resident Evil fans are like, who the hell is this woman? But here's the funny part, in the main line of Resident Evil franchise, now Outbreak 1 and 2 are straight up most known to play the newest Resident Evil. The new game is all about her daughter, Grace Ashcroft, who's on a mission to crack the case of her mother's death. Resident Evil Requiem is dropping in less than a month, so here you have this video of everything you need to know before playing Resident Evil Requiem. To be honest, the Outbreak games were a total failure. They're kinda black ships of the franchise. But here's the story of Alyssa. Alyssa is a reporter who rose into Raccoon City to dig into this massive umbrella scandal. She's chasing the big story, so she keeps pushing. However, let's go back to 1993, 5 years before Raccoon City's outbreak. Zombies ain't marching in the streets yet, but they exist. Alyssa teams up with someone named Kurt. Word gets to him about a hospital that's got him curious. No patients however came out and some shady shit's going down there. And the head honcho is Albert Lester. Umbrella greenlights this guy to experiments on terminal cancer patients of the grade where nobody asks questions. Although I gotta say, Albert ain't doing it just to be a good dog. His wife's got cancer and she's his first guinea pig. His wife and some others start getting better. High fives all around, then boom, they drop dead one by one. But the game's writers don't kill the wife. They turn her into the first infected. She turns the rest, and that hospital, it's a living graveyard now. Alyssa and Kurt finally show up. They barely get the oh shit, and boom again. Albert's lady sinks her teeth right into Kurt's neck and kills him. Right in front of Alyssa. She sees the chaos, gets herself together and starts getting out of there. She's almost out of there when Greg Mueller kidnaps her. Umbrella figures killing a reporter who's been sniffing around would be bad for their PR. So they mess with her memory. Poof. Now she thinks Umbrella is a bunch of do-gooders curing folks. And who said anything about their killing people? Nuh-uh. We are the idiots. Oh, by the way, didn't she have a partner? Do you remember him? Because Alyssa's all, nuh-uh, I think it must have been a hallucination. And how about Albert? That guy has gone full serial killer due to the loss of his wife now, killing anyone who gets near that area. And that makes Alyssa to chase this story. But here's the plot twist. She's been infected this whole time and had no clue. Familiar, right? Just like Ethan Winters in Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. Now let's go back to Alyssa. She's chilling at home, then suddenly zombies burst in from the doors, walls, and everywhere. Alyssa starts running until she reaches an Umbrella basement laboratory. The endgame of first Outbreak, Nikolai Zainoev from Resident Evil 3 kills Greg Mueller. Alyssa cures herself and then she dips out of the city. Outbreak 1 finishes and here we have Outbreak 2. In this game you're fighting animals the whole time. Alyssa runs into Albert Lester that she doesn't even recognize anymore. He toys with them like, come and kill my wife because she's a living plant now. Is it DC? Is your wife Poison Ivy? We waste a planty wife and Alyssa's memos flood back. Now she's all, holy Los Plagos, they did this, they did that, they murdered Kurt, you bastards! She escapes the city before kaboom! At the end, Alyssa survived.
But for me, I'd rather die having lived than live without knowing life. And taking the risks that come with life is the only way to truly know it.
We ain't recapping Leon's because we all have at least heard about his stories once before. Just, this man is hauling his ass in a Porsche and rocking a Hamilton watch. Who's sponsoring him? Like literally, bro, who do you even been working for this whole time except the President of the United States of America? Now fast forward to Requiem. Alyssa survives and spills all the tea on Umbrella in her articles. In 2018, she heads back to Raccoon City after decades, but she gets murdered at the Rainbow Hotel. Now 8 years later, Grace Ashcroft FBI legal analysis hits up this bombed out hotel in a nuked city to figure out her mother's death. What went down in those ruins? We'll find out on February 27th when Resident Evil Requiem gets released. The game is first person and third person. The first person is for Grace's scary sections. Third one for our boy Leon. 50-50 split, half Grace, half Leon. Grace handles the horror, while Leon is our Uncle Keanu Reeves going full on John Wick. This man is 51 years old and look at him. I'm 19 years old and my back's already killing me. The game was supposed to be an open world multiplayer at first. Looked like it was gonna let Nora, so they pivoted but kept some chunks of it. That means maybe we are gonna have big explorable areas in the game. How about the zombies? These zombies ain't your 90s brain dead wall bumpers. Some hate light, some got issues with the dumped up faces, some talk, and some others are straight up God of War sirens, singing to lure you in, then by the way, now that we talked about God of War, like God of War Ascension, you can pick weapons off the ground. Although I gotta say, not all the weapons are designed to pick up from the ground. We only have saw the chainsaw.
Nice.
Although we even got Evil Within style, collect blood to craft items, shove it in an infected, and boom!
That's too effective.
And that's everything you gotta know before starting Resident Evil Requiem. You're not gonna have no more of this who's this, what happened, and this kind of stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then,
I wish I were dead. I wish I were dead.
Do you mean it?